Hey guys, so today I'm doing a quick little mini review of the traxxas CVDs for the Revo. Now what you're gonna find is that especially with brushless power on any traxxas vehicles, that I forgot what they call them, but they're universal joints maybe, I don't know, but they're these plastic shafts, and they tend to shred, especially on 3S and up power. Like I've seen it happen on a Slash with a high kV motor on 2S. But especially on 3S, they just shred the drive shafts. And then once you get to this thing, they don't last very long, even though they are bigger. They do last longer than what they do 3S in a two-wheel drive vehicle or the 110 scale traxxas vehicles. But either your options are once they shred is you're left with upgrading to CVDs, which are a good chunk of money, or just going back to the plastic drive shafts and just waiting for them to break. Now, when this happened to me, I like to I don't just go out and buy upgrades. I let the stock part break, and then I go and upgrade. And that's what I did here. I did that with the CVDs, and actually a hobby shop was closing, and I got them for really, really cheap. Um, but I do want to let you know a few things before you get them. I was also looking at the MIP CVDs. The MIP CVDs are kind of like the plastic ones where they're like kind of like locked together and they can move freely. But these CVDs, they're more like a dog bone style. Like up, let's see. Make sure it's on camera. Nope, the wing's in the way. Move it down. If you look right there, right here, there's a little plastic cover over it. Well, this shaft just slips in there like it's like a dog bone, but inside inside the wheel right here, it's like a normal CVD. The MIP CVDs are different though. They say they're not as strong because they're, I don't know why, but they, on a forum I was posing a question about, they said they're not as strong. But they're like the traxxas ones where they link and they can pivot and slide and become shorter or longer with the movements of the car. Well, these arms are very the traxxas plastics are very strong. They aren't as strong as RPMs, but they are strong. They have flex in them, not as much as flex as RPM, but they're good. They're good plastics though. But and what I find is especially in the front, what tends to happen is like if you come off a jump wrong and it lands on one corner of the car, that dog bone isn't designed to become longer or shorter. So what happens is it slips out of the drive cup, which is the little piece down in here. And when that happens, you have to take the wheel off, pull the axle carrier off, slide it back in place. It's not that big of a deal, but you know, if that happens after one crash and you have to do it, it gets irritating quickly. And that's in the front because the RPMs, like I'll come off a jump and I'll watch the whole front end just like cave in on one side of the thing. Those RPMs arms, they flex a lot, and especially if you let me see if I can show you. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but in the corner in here, if you have a little gap between the ball stud, I think that's what it's called, and the arm, it allows plenty of space for this drive shaft to easily slip out. But the reason why I did want to mention this to y'all is if you run stock plastics, I found that the dog bone, like, and the front one for me, I think it's the left one maybe, but I don't know. It's had lots and lots of. I must have slept out 8 times, but in the rear, the bash video that I just made, this dog bone actually bent, and that's what I did. It bent while I was filming the video. You can see it right there. You can see it better when it's driving. But what happened was, I have it screwed in real close to the A-arms, so when these arms flexed and it came down and landed on the side, this dog bone didn't have any room to slip out, so it just bent. And now I need to either get a hammer, just hammer it out, or buy a new one. I'm probably just gonna hammer it out because I'm a cheap ass. But yeah. And those are some things to take into consideration when you buy. If you're a racer, most people don't race revos, if you're the kind of guy that just does speed runs, because I know these things are crazy fast, and I can see people doing that. If you are on road with this thing, CVDs are a must, no matter what brand they are. They are a must to be able to handle the crazy amount of torque and power this motor provides. But if you're doing a lot of jumps and you're not the best driver, me, and you're not like careful with how you bash, you can screw them up. Cause like these dust boots, they come off real easy. But positives, they are a very hefty, very thick drive shaft. That was the thing I noticed even in the package, is the package had weight to it. So they are a very, very good product from Traxxas. All Traxxas upgrades are good, like their aluminum toe links and stuff. Great stuff. But that's just one thing you're gonna want to take into consideration when you're thinking about buying the Traxxas brand CVDs. Now, this is I don't know about for the 1/16 scale. This is only for the 1/8 scale. I haven't had a chance to use what's on the smaller scale. But I would also like to make a shout out to RPM, how tough these damn arms are. If you look, let me zoom in real quick. Right here, two huge chunks, especially right here. That's a huge chunk. See if you can see, big chunks. What happened was I actually, all three of those chunks happened from when I was jumping, going really fast jumping, and then I hit a tree midair. And it was an occasion where the dog bone actually bent. Oh look, this sleeve slipped out. You'll be able to see it now. You see? That's what I'm talking about, how it slips in like a dog bone style. But yeah, they're great. They're great stuff. By the way, don't buy anything Integy. Just don't. They're bad products. Just horrible, crappy aluminum. Like it's soft as butter. I'm pretty sure what is it? Nitro RCX. I can't think of the names of it. Right now, no, Exceed RC. I'm pretty sure their aluminum is the same quality as Integy. Now I'm dogging on Integy parts. Things like stationary parts, like if you were to get let's say like a cover, these covers in aluminum. I don't know, you can't see that. These covers, if you wanted those in aluminum, they don't take much heat at all. That'd be fine. They might bend a little bit. Oops, sorry. They might bend a little bit if you hit something wrong with it, but they should be fine. Servo arms, they're good. Tools. See, I have a screwdriver from them somewhere. Yeah, they're tools. Great tools. They have really, really good tools. Real quality stuff. But don't go buying their parts that are gonna take any force from them. They're just horrible. So just take that in consideration when you're thinking about if you have an e-revo or e-maxx too, because they're the same drive shafts for both the e-maxx and the e-revo. So just take that just think about it a little bit. Ask around on a forum what people like. If you're thinking about getting the MIPs, are maybe about $60 or more. Because you buy the MIPs in a pack of 2, and they're I think $65, and these are $50. They're $60. Just something like that. I ended up paying 40 something for them because I got them for cheap. But the MIPs I had for my slash 4x4, they can take a lot of they can take some stress. But that's for the 1/10 scale. I don't know how they fare for the 8 scale stuff. So if you have any other CVD and you've had good experiences, bad experiences with it, comment below and let not me but other people that might be watching the video know. So this is just an informational video about upgrades for the Revo. I'll have another video coming up with little tips and tricks you can do, things to look out for with the e-Revo. So thanks. Go ahead and subscribe if you're looking forward to any other of my videos, and check out the new bash video I just put out for my e-Revo.